Okay, next project is this IAT, this air intake sensor for that 2013 Jeep JK I have. I checked it when it was cold, meaning nothing going on. I checked it when there was a little bit of heat to it. It's around the 10 to 9 range, 12 sitting there static. Mind you, I've got it on the 200K setting. And I don't know if this is going to work or not. So I hooked the, hope that song doesn't make the stupid thing get muted. So as you can see, it is 10.9. Get over there. 10.9, 10.8. Probably the heat from my hand is going to do something with it. Anyway, I put it in the freezer for like 2 minutes. And it went up to like 24 or so. This thing is like 32. So I'm going to put this thing in and see if I can trick it into thinking it's running cold. And we'll see if I can get the thing to have more power that way, because I already gutted the airbox a little bit. Okay, so here's where the sensor is supposed to go. And I'm just going to put a piece of tape over that. This is the one that I put on the other day. Or actually it was last night. I just started. That was it. I'm just going to pull that out and then tape in a new one. Which is not a new one. It's... oh man, what did I do with it? Oh, I left it back in the house. Alright, well I'm going to tape that in there anyway. Long story short, and I put the airbox back on. Then I'm going to take it for a drive. Alright, so here's what I'm doing. Put the resistor in there like that. Same thing I did with the Jixa 1000, the Rubicon, stuff like that. Put the resistor in like that, and then I'll put tape over it to hold it. And I'll jam it in around this thing to hold it in place. And this is the airbox. What I did to it, I took that snorkel out and I broke it a bit. And it's been like that pretty much all summer, so it's not like it's anything new. So, and then I did that throttle learn where you push down on the gas pedal, sort of slow, to learn the throttle. Alright, so I'm going to tape that up right now and put this all back together. It's all back together, that's tight. Get the tape on that. Stay there, alright. Hopefully it doesn't get sucked in the motor. Anyway, and there's where I put the resistor, just right there. That should hold it. I mean, this thing will wiggle, but not to make any difference. So I'm just going to put that thing back on, that centerpiece. And then, yeah, I'd change your clamp on a radiator hose. That's why I ended up doing this in the first place. Okay, moment of truth. Uh-oh, we got a check engine light, so I guess that's too strong of a resistor. I gotta get out where I can see anyway. Yep, that's no good. Yep. Okay, I guess I missed one of the wires of that resistor. I missed it completely. Putting it in the hole. Cleared the code with this cheap thing buddy mine gave me to use. And we're gonna try it out. No check engine lights. Here we go. Sixth gear, what do you expect? And of course this car ahead of me is doing 80 and a 90 miles an hour. Okay, there's the temperature and there's the kilometers. So it's kind of cool, but it's not bad. So it's getting cooler air anyway. Sun. And there's second. wasn't to make this thing like, you know, it's not gonna be like no muscle car, but it's cheaper than buying a $600 and some bully dog like I originally did, which didn't work. And those resistors, I bought them back in 2010 with the 2001 Jigsaw 1000 I had. 150 resistors at Radio Shack for like $6 and something. And I might have used a half dozen to 10 of them. So I'm still getting used to them here 10, 11 years later. And the thing's working. There's no codes, no check engine light. And it's pulling good. So I'm going to drive it like this for a bit. If I ever go to sell it, I'll just change it back, take the resistor back out, put the original IAT back in, and leave it at that. Turn up here and go through the gears just for a second, because there's a yard sale right there. Slugosaurus. Okay, here we go. So what if I had to get it to drift like the old man's old Impala back in the late 80s? Probably won't. Oh yeah, I forgot I meant to gear down. Everybody looking? Nope, nah, they don't carry. Good, that's a wrap.